Hello my beautiful badgers, Messy Coder back again with another asset store review. This time it is the Creatures Insect pack from Maksim Bugrimov over on the Unity asset store. This is also available on the Unreal Marketplace too, if you're wondering. And you get animations, 5 amazingly disgusting looking creatures in this pack. And oh my word, what are they nibbling on the floor? Oh dear. And I'll also show you in this video how to hook it up with Unity's standard third-person controller. No more Ethan, no more old controller. It's a new day, it's a new age. Sit back and enjoy, and I'll see you all in a moment. The Creatures Insects pack. They are lovely. I'm a big fan of Maksim Bugrimov's models. I've done a few videos of this and I've picked up quite a lot of stuff in the sale. I'm thankful to have been gifted these packs, actually playing about in these reviews, and I'm using them as well in a project where I'm going to be having some weird alien insect creatures getting in my face. So let's pop inside Unity. You get a demo scene which has the insects thrown in there. I've put a fly cam script on my camera so I can float about and see what's going on, and you get 5 different insects in this pack. There are the generic animations on these insects. These are generic rigs and generic animations. I've shown a video on YouTube how you can actually convert from generic to humanoid, especially with the Maksim Bugrimov's packs. So if you need any help, just pop over to the YouTube video for that. I will put a link in the description and link it in here with a card as well to make it easier. Top right hand corner, there you go. And they are lovely. Now the reason for the generic rig and not the humanoid rig, I've had this question raised a few times and I've raised it myself, is because Maksim Bugrimov also makes and sells his stuff over on the Unreal Marketplace as well. So it's not just Unity, it's Unreal. So by doing them as generic, it means that you can have these animations and models sold on Unreal, which makes perfect sense. And it is very easy to convert them inside Unity, so do not worry. We'll actually do that together in this video as well, and I'll phone in Unity's new standard third-person controller as well, so we can show how easy it is to put that. Let's turn off those gizmos because that light is right behind his head. That's just weird. There you go. The gizmos off. They are disgusting. Look at them. Dirty, disgusting. Oh, that eye's just bulging out. Really lovely. Oh my word. Sometimes you get that kind of like plasticky feel to the textures when you're looking at them, but they're suited here because it looks like the shell on a crab or something like that, doesn't it? It looks like that kind of bone, because it's a bone, isn't it? The shell of a crab. Well, it's that. Oh, God, my wife knows all these things, being a marine biologist. Well, it's that kind of look to it. And then this insect here. Oh my word! I would like to see this person as the main protagonist, the hero of the adventure. These people here. You know, so you'd think that they'd be the villains. No, they're the heroes. Oh my word! Look at those legs. Look at them. Oh my word! Disgusting. Beautifully disgusting. If we pop over to like the materials, we're saying here that we're getting a material for each one. We don't have a massive collection of, what's this? Stand. Is it just a stand? Okay, so we got materials for each one. I was hoping for maybe, you know, multiple different materials for each one of these insects, but we can just play about with the colors ourselves or stick it into your favorite editor. Now, if these packs were more expensive, then I would argue against that. But to be fair, Maksim Bugrimov started putting the prices down very low for his packs. So it was, you know, previously you'd be looking at, you know, $80, $90 for large character bundle packs, but he puts them down very cheap. I mean, this pack itself, full price, it's $25. So half price, it's $12.49. So it's very cheap in itself. We are looking at about 32,000 votes for each one of these characters. Wouldn't call them low poly, to say the least. You get a good collection of animations, especially these insectoids here. They've got their own custom Insecty animations. I would advise you to pop over to the video that I've done to show you how you can get these animations on a humanoid rig so that you can then start throwing them in with other character controllers as well. Ah! So all of these doing the same kind of animations. Oh my word. They're quite vicious, aren't they? To say that these animations here on those very reminiscent of other animations on Maksim Bugrimov's set of models. So if you're seeing them, then they look familiar to me. Yeah, the baddie fighting stuff. These insects here falling down, then they're dead. So I always like to think that the animations you get in these packs are an addition, a free gift thrown in there. It's the models that I really care about, and it's important to get them converted over to a humanoid rig as well, so that we can actually take advantage of all those controllers. So I'm going to show you quickly now how to just convert this over to a humanoid rig. First thing I'm going to do is grab this little fellow here, Mr. Greenie. Mr. Greenie looks great, and I'm going to select him. Here he is. So here's his. This is the prefab. It's called Mesh here. Hasn't renamed it because there's the Mesh. Do you know what? I'm just going to rename that as prefab, just for myself, because that's just going to annoy me. Okay, so here's the original mesh. So Control D to duplicate that mesh, and I'm going to call this mesh now humanoid at the end of it, so I know it's the humanoid one. And over here, I'm going to select humanoid. It's got create the avatar definition from this model and apply. And there we go. Now we've got our humanoid version of this. And importantly, the very important thing is that we haven't actually messed up the original model. So if I click play, he will still do his stuff. There we go. So I click play and that one's still working because that's the original model. And now I'm going to just drag him into my scene, and now I've got him here. If I go over there, there he is. Hello, Greenie. How you doing? You good? I'm good. Thank you very much for asking. That's how the insect man speaks. And if I go down here into the standard assets, go into the prefabs, you will find the player armature. I'm going to drag him in. So I'm going to just reset both of them to be 0, 0, 0. Because I'm crazy like that. And I'm also going to unpack these. Unpack. And I'm going to unpack you. So now I've got the player armature and I've got my insect man. Now crazily, I'm just going to delete the geometry and the skeleton. And I'm going to grab these two and just drag them into here. Otherwise, I would have to sit there and worry about all of the scripts that sit on top of this fellow. So now I don't need you anymore. Goodbye. Actually, what I'm going to do before that, I'm just going to click this. So I've got it here in my folder, searchy thingamajig. And I'm going to click on the player armature. I need to swap out the avatar. So now, oops, the avatar that we selected, drag him in. And he's done. Now I'm going to just rename him. So I'm just going to grab this name. Boom. And I've got it. Then are you player prefab? Wonderful. And I'm going to just drag that in to the prefabs folder over here. Now I've got my prefab. Does it work, I hear you ask? Well, let's find out. If I go back over to here, I'm going to drag in the player follow and the main camera. I'm going to turn off our main camera. Now I've put a plane down there so that we don't fall through the ground. And I'm going to drag over the player camera route into the follow over here. And because we dragged it in, he's already got the tag for player and everything else has already been configured on here. So now if I just move him a little bit forward so he doesn't spawn inside his stomach, and you know what, I'm just going to do the lighting as well. Click play and away we go. Now we've got this insect here. That's it. We've turned this generic rig into a humanoid, thrown him in with Unity standard third-person controller, and now he's running around. And he looks good. You don't get advantage of all of like his antennae going off, but then we can throw in some other assets that will handle that for us. So don't worry about that. Here we go. He looks wonderful. Yeah, and he works really well. See what I mean about, it'd be great to have this as your main character in a game. The kind of things that you could run around with. The logics that you could get working in this. I think it would be fantastic. Got an idea now. You are Insect Man running around on buildings, or Insect Lady, or Insectoid. So that was it for this review of the Creature Insect pack from Maksim Bugrimov. I'm going to play with some more of his packs that are currently in the Unity sale. He's got the Dwarf pack. He's also got an Astronaut, and he's got a Dystopia Soldier as well. I'm going to check out. So if you do like these videos, click on that big juicy red subscribe button. Tell all of your friends, random people on the street, that the Mesigoda is a lovely green insect alien. So if you do like it, click it. Till next time, whee! If you want to see more of my crazy videos, click on the left side of your screen now. And down below, there's that big juicy subscribe button. And right next to it is the magic bell that if you click it, it will tell you if I've got a new video coming out. Till next time.